Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the ACC, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Blue Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. A little screen to the running back. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Sun Devils come to the line in the hurry-up.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Basic connection. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, they're after him. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Going deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Power football with the run.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to throw. It's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up.
Belly stunner. Igloo. Ready, go.
Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I'd like to see a little more creativity here with respect to the route running and play calling to help get these receivers open. Right now in that last play, they didn't do anything to work away from the defenders.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
So they've got the lead. They can make it a 2-score game with a chip shot field goal, but instead, the offense is out there on 4th down. Trying to bull his way in. And they will score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And tried to freeze him with a fake spike. Dances away to buy time. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Duke. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Give to Brown. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
The offense has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Levitt. He'll take a deep shot here. Fires it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
42 spike, A-core.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Duke.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Here comes the heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Designed runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort. That return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Running back searching for a hole. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Blue Devils want to crank the tempo. They'll run it from the gun. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Blue Devils will try to pick it up on 4th down. A designed run for the quarterback. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Quarterback keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Arizona State, 14.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Sun Devils headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Razor, razor, timber, timber. Here we go. Tuna, tuna. Terrier, terrier.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Tyson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense, quick tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It's a draw. Turning it on. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Black 24. Black 24.
Scanning the field, it's Levin. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Now.
Wants to throw on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's McClain. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Keeps looking downfield.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Duke.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Bounce.
To throw, it's Levin. Slings it. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Levitt. Time to take a shot. Snags it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
They'll go to the air. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Skips away from pressure. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
Well, that play never had a chance. On 4th down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on 4th.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Here's a heat. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Cut it. Griffin. Dino.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the score. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with a win.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Now rolling to the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Open space at the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called by the defense and 15 seconds to go in this one. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll try to get it in with the run. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Duke.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. He'll go down, and a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance.